Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of Mathews Acres. Today we're going to go out and we're going to check those beans we planted a couple weeks ago. Our conditions here have been exceptionally dry. We've actually gotten no rain since we've done any of the planting, so we're optimistic, but we're going to go take a look and see. Fortunately we did plant those beans in a no-till application, so they should have been able to get some moisture, but like I said, we're going to take a look today and kind of just see where they're at. And we're also going to do a couple other projects today that we're going to take you along with. We're going to put a water hole in, like we had talked about in the earlier episode, up above those food plots. And then we're also going to just do a little bit of road clearing so that way we can access these spots a little bit easier, a little bit quieter. So you'll see some of that today. And then we're going to get that blind set up that we talked about as well in the earlier episode and get that put down where we're going to have those brassicas. So we're going to try to tackle all that today. We've got a big day ahead of us and we're going to see how it all goes.
Who did this?
Hey, I just want to say you're doing a good job. We like to make sure that you can't.
Who did this?
You can't figure out the gates around here.
We got some lions in here.
Looks like this was a success. Hey.
We're going this way at this one.
Yeah. Good work.
How would I do with that?
Yeah, so we're just checking the crop here. Like I said, we haven't had any rain, none, since we've planted this corn, and it's probably about 14 inches tall now. But I was just commenting on how much water these leaves actually grab and really filter it into the plant. Honestly, one thing that I've seen this year a lot, because it's so dry, take this whole field like this, this is obviously the greenest plant in this field, and so the deer are naturally drawn to it, and they've been browsing it hard. Like, this whole road is browsed off for the most part. We'll stay positive, and like I said, if we need to pivot, we will. We'll know here in the next 2 weeks, really ultimately what it's going to be. And
What are we working on here, Derek?
just fixing up some roads. This road in particular just washed out really bad, had tons of ruts. We had a big snowfall this spring and it brought a lot of trees down over trails. Particularly the one that we're going to put the water hole in on, that road is in really rough shape, so we're gonna clean that up today, and that'll allow us to really slip in undetected, hopefully hunt those spots in the fall. This old water hole here is just all grown in with brush, and we had a big tree fall down over it, so he's just clearing all the brush out. You're good there. Yeah, that's perfect. Shove it a little further. We're gonna put that water hole right there. We're gonna, like I said, get rid of this. That'll be a really easy access point in for the deer, but that'll allow us to hunt this with a west wind, a northwest wind. There's a big pinch point right here below this spot, so I think we'll be really safe sitting in that tree, and particularly in the mornings when we come in here, that scent's gonna be rising up anyways. Getting this water hole dug in and set in place. We usually don't set it all the way in because I don't want a lot of runoff into it, but the important thing is to get it level so you can maximize how much water gets in it. And I also like to have some shade on it. Helps the water not get real green and get a lot of fungus in it, and it's going to be a great spot. Get this water hole finished up today and hopefully get some rain in here to fill this thing up, and should be all set. now for fall, the deer will get used to it as well. So we'll get this thing loaded up here, back it over to this brassica plastic beam, get it anchored, and be all set to go. All right, guys, just to recap, today we got a lot of things done. We got our roads cleared that we needed to get cleared, so we've got phenomenal access into our spots that we really wanted to get taken care of. We got those trees that were down over the trails moved out of the way. We also got a new water hole installed in a spot that we really wanted to have a water hole for the past couple of years, so that's taken care of. We got this blind in the background here moved. It's where we're going to have the brassicas this summer, so we've got a couple things that we got accomplished today. We've got a bunch more on the list that we want to get done yet this summer. We did check our soybeans. Being that we're so dry, you know, they're not doing as well as we'd like. We're gonna give it another week or two to see if they grow at all. If not, we might need to pivot and do something different in this field. But we'll keep you guys posted as we move forward. Make sure you subscribe and like. We're gonna be bringing you more content throughout the summer. Thanks for watching. We got a dust farm.
And I love food plotting.
I love food plotting.